Are you tired of feeling like you're constantly not enough? You're inadequate, you feel behind, or you know you're comparing yourself to too many people, but you don't know how to break the cycle? This video is for you. Listen, I'm going to give you 3 very simple things you can do and apply right now today that I've used with hundreds of my clients around the world to break the cycle of comparing yourself to others. And honestly, as Teddy Roosevelt said, letting yourself be robbed, letting comparison steal your joy. Hey y'all, joy gets to stay with you. We are closing the doors from being robbed, and we're going to make it so that you realize you have everything you need and you're right where you're supposed to be. Listen, hit that subscribe button and let's go for a ride together. 3 ways to really be free from that cyclone of self-comparison. Okay, our first thing I want you to do right away is to be yourself. Hey, look, nobody likes cheap imitation crab. Nobody likes a replica or people who are trying to be someone that they're not. I want you to be you. God, the creator of the universe, decided of all the billions of people he created that the world needed something. It needed a you. Now, a you that's a watered down version of someone else, it's not the you the world needs. The world needs you. And guess what? Originals there's no comparison. You cannot compare yourself if you're being yourself, because you are unique. You are incredibly, insanely unique. And I want you to have confidence to be yourself. Hey, be yourself. And when you are yourself, you will be free. But guess what? You're free really of the shackles of comparison. No, you can't compare you to anyone else because you are incomparable, because you are his masterpiece. Oh, and hey, by the way, if you are looking for more resources on, okay, Trish, this is great, be myself, but where do I start with that? Check out the Confidence Podcast. I have podcast after podcast on how to be yourself. So I got you covered there. All right, our second thing is to detox distraction. Listen, distraction is what's keeping us comparing. If you put horse blinders, metaphorical horse blinders on your eyes, you will stay the course of the race that you're supposed to be running. No one else in life has the race that you're supposed to be running. You are unique, and your path ahead of you is unique. You may look around and think that everyone else has their everything figured out. They don't. Their path is no more straightforward than yours. If you think about it, you might be standing in front of the woods and go, well, why is my path not clear? Friend, we get to be on an adventure. You get to bushwhack your path. We are in this together. But you have to step up and start moving forward. And in order to do that, in order to move forward, we've got to stop looking around. Looking around is not going to help you move forward. I was a competitive collegiate swimmer, and one of the things about swimming is when you move your head, where your head is, there your body goes. So if you're swimming, you're looking around, comparing yourself, body is going to go like this in the water. If you want to swim fast, you want to go straight. You don't want to over swim. You need to go straight. It's the same in life. Keep your head looking ahead, and you will be in the speed you need to be. You will stop comparing yourself to others when you just do your own thing, do your own course. Now, that means, my friend, that we need to decrease distraction. And how do you do that? Honestly, a lot of it has to do with what we got going on our phones. So are you willing to look at your settings? Are you willing to look at how much time you spend on social media? I would start there. I would look at your total screen settings. How much screen time are you getting? And let's just start with reducing that. Phones now have bedtime settings. Go ahead. Let's start to parent our phone, because to be honest, we have so much information coming at us. It's no wonder you're overwhelmed. It's no wonder you're distracted. It's no wonder you're looking around. We stop living our own lives when we're looking around at others. So let's keep our focus where it should be, and that is forward. Okay, our third one is one of my favorites. The third thing that you can do right now to stop giving away your joy, to stop the cycle of comparison, is to realize that you're not in competition with anyone. Hey, and you're listening to one of the most competitive people you might have ever met. I am competitive in my blood. And there are good things about that, but there are also some challenges to that. And you do not, when you are yourself, You don't have to compete because there's no one else to compete with. You just need to be you. I want you to go out and be you. My job is to be Trish Blackwell. Your job is to be you. That's it. Now, what's beautiful about this, when you stop competing, the scarcity that we feel in life starts going away. We start living in abundance. There's also a beautiful thing, the pressure that you feel to prove yourself, to strive, it will start to dissipate. And here's the biggest breakaway I want for you today, to break these shackles that you're dragging behind you, this heavy weight of comparison that's stealing your happiness. Is you have nothing to prove and nothing to lose because you're not competing. You're not competing. You're in this life to adventure, to make a difference, to glorify God, and to shine light in this world. That. You move forward in that. There's no competing. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else because you have something unique to give to this world. You have nothing to prove and nothing to lose. Show up, be your fullest self, and let God's light and God's glory shine through you. Hey, but fundamentally, here's the bonus tip. Fundamentally, comparing ourselves happens because we're really too worried about what people think. And anytime you're stuck in worrying about what people think about you, your confidence is going to be stagnant. My job as your confidence coach is to help you overcome that. So guys, I actually have a free masterclass, online masterclass. I want to personally invite you in, and I'll give you my best coaching on how to stop caring what people think. You can hop in that class. I'll have the link below. And it's how to stop caring what people think. trishblackwell.com/stop caring. I'll see you in class. Hey, and if you like podcasts, I know we already mentioned the Confidence Podcast, but if you love podcasts, episode 391 of the Confidence Podcast is a podcast that you are gonna love. Go ahead, click that link, check it out. But what it is, it's 37 ways to have more joy and more peace. And believe me, there's lots of coaching on being free from comparison. So I'll see you on the podcast. In the meantime, comment below. I would love to hear what you are most excited about the prospect of not having to compare yourself. Tell me if this video encouraged you. I'd love to hear, just with a thumbs up below, or if there's a specific breakthrough that you got from one of the 3 tips. I'd love to hear about it. I'm here to serve you, to encourage you, and to be your confidence coach, equipping and empowering you to more confidence and more courage to pursue the calling that God has put on your life. Guys, I'm Trish Blackwell, and I will see you in our next video. Hit that subscribe, and let's continue to hang.